Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Tap in, beloved. Welcome to the frequency. You already know what we talking about. 3 up, perspective. 3 down, show it. Come on, balance it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot. All right. I'm gonna take this time, this video right here to. I have the pleasure of, as these puzzles pieces come in, I can put them together. So I have the pleasure of so many showing their face and who they are and what they represent and where they used to live and stuff like that. So thank you. But you please understand it's a double-edged sword. So we know a couple of radio jockeys, actresses, singers and stuff used to live here where I'm at. So you have to kind of balance that out, huh? Who part of the gang stock and who ain't, you know what I'm saying? Who making the gang stock and look like this and look like that, you know what I'm saying? Like this person, that person. And then having stepchildren that had kids here, all right, and then them people still here and they was prominent in this town. So it make it real quaky, you know what I'm talking about? So I put this out here where that it's direct and it's really understood. I don't like to give nobody no endos, assume on nothing. On this thing, it's time for people to be direct. Like I always been though. I don't want nobody. Is he for real or is this part of the fakery of whatever social media? Is this to put on? And is he a clone? And did somebody put him up to this and all that stuff? That's the thing. That's the that's what we're gravitating towards, to have to be credentialified on what you're doing. I'm serious. All right. And then especially when somebody taking your material and using it and not even giving you the credit or whatever, and y'all hearing it similar, but then when you come over here, you just hearing bits and pieces of it because that's all they can give you. But over here, you're gonna hear the meat and potatoes, be like, that's where it came from. You see what I'm talking about? Trill. All right. And that belongs to somebody. A lot of my lingo I get from my beloveds out there. It's already stomped the ground, did the ground, boom, 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 and left for us to pick it up. That's it. Blew up, blueprint. In that, like one said, beloved said, she said it before. If you wanted to, you knock them all down if you wanted to. This was like 2-3 years ago, right? So that solidifies who she is, all right, despite anybody with anybody. So let me step on that. All you fools that use your energy to downplay me, her, and anybody else that supported me, life in us and all that stuff while we doing our godly realm, walking on with the Most High, and he ha ha, but it ain't funny now. Ain't nothing funny now. Not one hour. So, bite on that bullet right there and know that it's coming for sure. That Most High reason for us not to lash back, fight back, woo woo. Yeah, we in our feelings though with it. Woo woo. And you laugh while you took your time to analyze, oh, they crying now, they in their feelings, they this, they that, woo woo, to downplay us and make it seem as though we weren't who we are. No, we know before these times come and stuff, we're not just crying for ourselves, we crying because, dang, Lord, we doing all this work and da 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 da, right? And in some ways it's not good enough, right? How we doing it, so we see what Most High about to do, and it ain't against us. That's what you don't understand. We see Most High about to handle what we couldn't handle. We see Most High about to show you what you didn't think was real. You see how this works? So therefore we able to see before that what you think our emotions do. We don't like it. I don't like it. I don't give a dang that somebody did this. And that's what, the strike be between me and Most High and so many of us. Because it ain't matter about what you like. I know you don't like it, but you've been down here with these nasty folks and you thought they love you, da da da. And I'm finna show you the ones who didn't love you, don't care about you, wish you was gone. I wrote in the book to show you when you go and read, as you instructed, where it says, is that now no one that loves Most High? And many of you sit there with your infinite simpleton reasoning, meanings, translations, not understanding what love you talking about, Most High. Watch this. How am I supposed to show you love, Most High? Is it just through praying to you, ensuring that I talk to you every day? That's just a small inkling. Is it through tithing and making sure I go to the nearest facility and pay my way, my dues and stuff? No, it's just a small percentage of it, bro. Sister. What's the reality? The reality is what folks fail to see and take hold of. You love me, whom you can't see. But what I made, who? Most High, what you made, you see every day. And you ain't got no love for them? You still hung up on the color? You still hung up on the size? You always hung up on something? Then stop telling you you love me. You don't love God. See what I'm talking about? Or not the God that created. You love the God that say, bump that, get yours. See what I'm talking about? So based off that, even if you was to accept me in and I would say, yeah, I want to come in. You know what I wouldn't do? I would do it old school like a Denzel and all those others. And bring my commoner wife with my commoner ass up there. So that if we get tainted together. We in this together. But 9 times out of 10, we ain't gonna get tainted because we together. I quickly understood when I was watching Harrison Ford and trying his pattern of living and dominant, similar to Bernie Mac. And it's fitting that somebody like Bellamy would say this. Look at the stinking thinking. Watch this. Why are you going home after acting or putting on a show or doing something out there in Hollywood weird? See what I'm talking about? Why are you going home, old school? Harrison Ford, where you live? God, there's some folks that make sure come in, do the job. You wanna go out? No. We gone. We already made it, so we gone. And then where they go back to? They don't stay around Hollywood to get influenced. They go home. Saying something, right? Well, y'all at and y'all, we wild and stuff, but we ain't weird. Saying something. So, I could never. I don't give a dang how good you look, how woo 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 and da da da. You fresh and all, because you already been tainted. Watch this, to the point where that nothing to stand on. Don't nobody stand on nothing. Not too many. So then when somebody like Kadat, whatever, whoever stand out a little bit, hey, but it's bull. Because watch this. We can bypass that epi file. Everybody knew about that. Did he? And look who all set on that. Look who all protected that. I mean, we still have foods that the food did it. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, but some food like, it was just, nasty. And then it was more than that, more money laundering, some rape, some this, sticking stuff in people and stuff. Like, it was a lot of stuff, some killing and stuff, all kinds of stuff. But people like, man, let him go. Let him go. We're ready to get back on that. Sad. Same ones who influence you. Same ones who influence you. See what I'm talking about? So that's why I wouldn't, and I do the same thing, live outside. That's why, yeah. And Beloved said it, you don't, you have a successful, you're that one. You got every energy they got and everything, but you don't want what they want, because I'm not here for what they were here for. They was here to do that. That's purposeful. I'm not telling you no lie on that. Like, well, no, it's supposed to be that like that. Got everything's supposed to go the way, like I'm supposed to come like this. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not supposed to want what they want, man. Cause when I get mine, right, and when Most High loves on me and shows me, all right, boom, boom. The plan already said. Food said, Man, you got to make your plan. Fool, I am the plan. The plan already in me. But I understand that's these ignorant ones. They just, that's how they know. Not understanding what master of the universe means shows me every day when I'm looking at my beloveds. And I'm not believing nobody, but I speak these things, I walk these things, I show these things, but people still. So that means they're getting paid. It's distraction, paid distraction, which is cool. But I would hope, and I continue employed to mind that know better. Yeah, for sure. All right. It's not on a personal level, a personal thing. Like, we trying to get that same spirit of one team. Don't think that the more we add to it, the stronger we get, right? That's how it works. Right? So it's viable for all of us, all right? But for those who want to be blockage, you're going to hurt yourself in the way, conflictual, and you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt, not this situation, you're going to hurt yourself. Because what I've seen, though, boy, Sean, did you see it today? I got some smart folks on my team that other folks were trying to say, oh, they dumb, she's stupid, he's stupid. What you saying now? What you saying now? Because that was the whole point to get here. Everything she did and all others did to get here. How stupid? Yeah, got you. Cause you were stuck on drama, theater, bro. And we allowed you for the purpose, though. We allowed you to see us trying to have a relationship, having a relationship, telepathic and anything, telekinesis and all this stuff, in a loving way, a loving effect. Because at this point, as we both sit, it's love, not physical, not this, that. Is love of mind, how you think, how you operate it, who you are, how you going about. Everybody should love that. I love that out of so many of y'all, without it being physical, without me thinking I can't wait to, I wish I could touch her. This whole point of what we're doing now. I can do that for myself. Truth be told, y'all see me. I'm good with. I know I'll be greater with, right? But I'm good without either. If it goes that way, if it had to go that way. It's not. I don't wish that on no man to be without their better half of human that they can correlate without it. Whoever that is. I don't sit up here and discriminate. That's not my, see what I'm talking about? But my cup of tea is WOMEN. The first man. One man. You don't buy that, you don't, go get on. You got more to learn. Or go somewhere else and blow up somebody else's smoke. Or go listen to somebody else talk out their neck about it. But over here, you don't understand that, you don't respect that type, then me and you ain't got nothing to really, we don't have to, because you'll get debated out. You'll be over there opening books before I will. Trust that. That's why these clowns you see what I'm talking about? They don't see me reading the whole book. I've already read. Just as much as that woman made me read and the lifetime before that, when I was what I was the reader. The lifetime before that, why read when you the motherfucking doer? Be no do. Then let the folks read about that. So it ain't me. I'm not me. We're going to recognize. And I will continue to work in this method and mode. Most I thank you so much, because I had to look at it myself. If you bringing it up so much and so it makes me look at it. It's like, okay, what is it? Why is you so calm and like, you even like, oh, it's just ain't nothing to get amped up about. That's just passion. People know when I get amped. You know what I'm saying? I get to shaking and stuff, want to fight and shit. Nah, I just passion. I'm just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what amp is and then know what passion is. So then it was just I had to recognize, like, fool, you just sit up there and said your therapy, Rugged. You got personal therapy. This phone that I'm like, yeah, I know I did. And it do, because I love, getting it off my chest when I'm vetting and stuff. But God, dog, this effective? Like, recognize? Cool. Now, based off that, what's going to happen, beloved, and this is the lesson for so many of y'all, and I'll pass it. We keep on passing, but I hit the devil in the head all the time. Based off that, what you say, devil going to come and orchestrate stuff. Till we take over. You know what I'm talking about? till we fully take over and not buy in, and they can't pay you no more, and you won't take it because you know dang well, hey, I'm catching your karma because you paying me to do stuff to this man, go look at it, and I'm wondering why this happened to me, this happened, and then y'all be driving out fast down the street and stuff because you thinking it's me. No, it's you catching his karma or her karma that's paying you. Because Most High saying, no, touch not my anointed. They telling y'all. That's why I keep posting these beloved videos, because they know. They know my energy, but they know it in a good way. Better understand. Look around. They prospering. They gonna tell you. They gonna pop out to you, because they use it in a good way, and that's what it's supposed to be used. See what I'm talking about? While the rest of y'all listening to these dumb and idiots, oh, he's a devil and they the devil. The devil got to pay you to stop God. The devil out here killing godly people. The devil going out telling a godly woman, you can't go out here with your speaker and preach about God. You disturbing people. Huh? What? But soon as one of your tax write-off churches want to do something, put your shirts on, out in the streets, and ain't nobody stopping nothing. See what I'm talking about? Because it's what they want. That's how they want it. They don't want your truth. They don't want your be no do. They want your be like us. Be how we tell you to do. Understand? We here to be the pressure. Why I told Simpleton sit down, because he don't tell them fools, he don't tell none of them fools that when you get in trouble, when your kids get in trouble, and one of them doing something, one of you that look like you, and they running that social media, that news redundantly, so nobody will forget that black man, that one black woman did it, that group of folks did it. Are you understanding? They don't tell you, shut up, why we worried about that. They don't tell you that. See, simpleton, bags under eyes. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about, nigga? That's the language y'all ignorant ones that work for these folks. Sit up, but you sit up there and all this black stuff and like you that. You ain't that. Passion. Passion. Mel, you mind if I use passion? Like Christ? We showing today Christ's failures. Nobody want to speak about that. We showing today Christ's failures. Nobody want to speak about that. We showing today Christ's failures. You say Christ died for our sins. Other folks say Christ escaped, went on along, and is the Holy Grail bloodline DNA of so many of us. I'll let your boy. Come on. I say, me, Christ failed. Demons coming at you, want to kill you, boo, boo, boo. Going with the right method of changing the minds and hearts and stuff, but ain't got enough to change, and there's tension. If I wouldn't have known that I got the right folks supporting me, because a lot of you can't get close to me or touch me at all. One, because Most High, and the other because the godly folks, the godly realms on this realm, wish you would. They'll sacrifice their life for Most High. Not me, for Most High. They want this. And some of you ignorant ones, small-minded, in the box, you're not looking. You got a Rothschild around my channel, and you got money sitting up there saying, join this, join that, then you know I ain't lying, yo. You know I ain't lying. We run our damn mouth about what we think we know until it comes to us, and then we are, Close your mouth for fly get in there. Before you stick your foot in there. It's real. As serious as it get. These ain't no threats. Most High is talking to all of us. You failed. You failed to do your research and your homework. You failed to ask them people back in them that you asked all the way up to here. Them people in that military and nobody should have told you, oh yeah, he a crybaby, or he did, or he weak, or he did. They didn't tell you that. I know goddamn well they didn't tell you that. I've been the belly in this beast all my life, like this. Like this. I challenge leaders all my life, like this. So why I'm gonna stop? Why I'm gonna stop? You say you want to kill me? You know what I thank you for? Not hiding it. See, you heard it from Medgar Evers. So I'm talking about? You heard it from Malcolm. He ain't know. He knew something out of me. What though? MLK didn't have a chance. Fools around him let him down. You know what you want to tell you. Lie. Lie, Sean. Lie to us, Sean. Codify our feelings. I can't. We are not in the Typhonian age no more. Thank you, Q. Age of Aquarius. Pour it out. Pour what out? Toxicity. And many gonna say, you toxic? How you know? Let's open the door, Pandora. How you know? Because the only time I'm toxic is when I'm in my bathroom, minding my personal business, on the toilet, in the bathtub, and whatever I'm doing. How you know? See, I told you, I'll shame the devil. Because I know I ain't the devil. At this point in time, I ain't got a lovely. I'm celibate. But I've deployed enough times to know what blue balls is. And have to send soldiers to the hospital. And, yeah, you got to go home, bro. Looking at, what the heck? Several times. 3. So I know what I'm talking about. I love myself. I love my quirkiness and everything. And if I can love myself, then I'll recognize somebody else who love me like that. Who gonna love me, who wanna love me. Not no BS. See, this cuts through the BS. Many of y'all heard woo-woo, because some stereotype and fools talking. But you'll sit up there, we ignorant, watch this. We'll sit up there, but you want that nigga that you lay with to go out there and hump on everything he know, bring back gonorrhea, crab, syphilis, all this other stuff. You don't, nah, because you don't want, nobody know it. Nobody know you had to go to the clinic. Nobody know you on these pills. Nobody know you got the hive. I could do the same thing, but I don't. I know our power. We're the original. So they didn't already set us up where the original fall down. So why would I go out them streets and stuff and do all this stuff and fall into the trap that, you know what I'm talking about, sympathy? You talking about why? Why this? Why that? Fool. So we can learn. We ain't no better sometimes when just by talking, because they nastier, that we just less nasty. No, we taught them. Somebody taught them. Because just as we the most powerful, that little place over there, is it real? They learned that from some people. See what I'm talking about? Now, let's get to the nitty grit. You know what I'm talking about? Meat and potatoes. That was just showcase. Y'all already know. Why? Pay attention to that war over there that we got. You got Ukraine and Russia, right? is fighting on one side. You got Ukraine and stuff like that. You notice we was back in Ukraine, right? Right. Fittingly, okay, because they're not they're antagonizing, da da da. So then, Dems, they own it, bro. Get that tyrant. You know what I'm saying? You're a tyrant. Who the tyrant like? Okay. Orange guy. We see that. It's president, right? Cool. They cool. Cool. All right. So you seeing that balance. When it comes to the Israel and Iran, same thing. Just a different aspect of it. Who promoting it? Red side, red team. God, woo woo. Them's kind of sliced. They take a time because they're like, yeah, God, but are you praying to the same God that we? So I'm saying something out here. Does it equate? Because the God we love and God we understand and stuff ain't gonna try to start a war. See what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody wanna go no. We know we ain't gonna go no war with no Iran. What for? Half and half Muslim Christian. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? So who do though? Now we go down to this low level. They play that color scheme and religion thing and all that stuff. But up there, I ain't play. You see, I'm finna open. I'm the one. They got you at war. Who at war? The soldiers, the foot soldiers. They not. Don't let it fool you. They not. Do you ever find it amazing that this Sean, you knew I couldn't be a leader of us, right? You already know. Mr. President, yeah. We having a G7 who all gonna be there? Mr. President, what's the matter? I ain't going no G7 if such and such gonna be there. So cause you see what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna play with it. You see what I'm talking about? We ain't playing the worldwide view game. But I understand it's orchestrated. This is what I'm trying to get off of. Don't think that these fools don't. Hey, leader to leader. Hey, that's a little too much. We putting too much pressure on that. Hey, turn back on that a little bit. Turn back on it. Yeah. No, that's cool. No, you took that out. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. Till the next time. Sit there and play like you don't think that's happening in so many ways. If I call another man, say, hey, you need to find me some votes, fool. And that man ain't on my team. He on the other team telling me, hey, yeah, I know you cheating out there. I'm not looking at the right or wrong. I'm not telling you that. But I'm saying the distance and the gray line that can be crossed easily. Cool. Open Pandora box because one understands quickly when the Israelites and so many of the black Israelis got kicked out of the country. Nobody talk about that. I put it down because I knew the alphabet people and all that stuff was watching stuff. So why did you kick out you talk all this and love but why did you kick out all them black Israelis and stuff like that? Why do I got a brother over there that's not a part of that, but he communicated with me a year ago? Bro, we got so much land over here. We inherited. We live among it. We can't live inside because we got our own land. We do. And those folks know it. You know what I'm saying? So we just do it like that. But we was living among them, and he came and kicked. We watched it. You watched it. Go back. It was on the news. So puts out. He'll call them immigrants. He'll call them immigrants. How you gonna be an immigrant from where you from? And the other people ain't. They don't even correlate. But we learning. We learning off of what's the original. What does original mean? Them folks that lie dormant, talked about it, made a song that lie dormant, it lies dormant in them. We're learning people, but this is why our education is structured so you don't go get the stuff that you're supposed to learn. That's why we have. Everything I talk about you can find in Bobby Hemmett, CL Smooth, CL Freeman, Polite, all of them. All those, even the one, Dr. York, all of them. Notice that. The smartest one, they put this information to you or to so well. Dr. York locked up. Trap. Don't know what to tell you. It's reality. Not saying the individuals didn't do what they did, but it was trapped. They set you up there to do what I just told you. Can you see? You wanna be a part of that? Yeah, yeah. Can you with me? Yeah. All right. All right. You in? All right. You gonna work for us, and we're gonna give you this and this and this and that, and you're gonna do what we tell you. Now, some folks got their eyes closed. Not these two. See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? Yeah, you see. So then when Ye get the, I'm saying something. Passion. Because we sit up there and watch the man have to go through crap and sitting up there watching Kodak Black go through crap and all ours go through crap. Why? Trap! Why you think they called it trap music? Why you think I went into trap? Just like Harriet Tubman went on them plantations. Now you see. I know. Now you see. And I know that's what you see. Damn. Just fearless. Because I can feel you. And I'm like, you ain't? Like, real talk. You ain't? Pay attention, beloved. I'll get you there. You ain't got no problem being fearless on that football field. Uh-oh. You ain't got no problem being fearless on that basketball field. Court. Uh-oh. You even found ways not to be fearless on that tennis court, on that golf course. You show no fear, and they put you in movies. Equalize me. Showing no fear. You set it off in movies with no fear. In politics, we led with no fear. We black and we proud. What you feel right now? Why should you been shown so many places where not to be fear, to show fear? So why do we show fear here? Because they got a gun. Because they talk about us. The smartest people today. Pay attention. The smartest of us. The wisest of us is the ones that are willing to move out their way, their pride, not willing to be divided, no matter what the rhetoric. I know how I'm speaking. But if my vanilla brother, my tan brother need a hug, need my sisters, need my support, understand, and no different from them back in them days when Huey, Steele, and all others said, Malcolm them, okay, check it out. We can't let you be like a part of the group, like, you know what I'm talking about? Because we building in here. We building ourselves up to your level. Grasp that. Grasp that. What level is that? Vanilla folk don't walk. They just be racist or act like they are. They really ain't. They love the hell out you, all of them, because we them. They just fail to recognize that at times. But they stay unity. Gotta give to them. We going up together. We gonna fall together. We make a decision. It's together. Right or wrong. Season. The Chinese brothers and sisters, all of them. About the only ones down here. Well, who we talking about? Wilson are Hispanic and Latin. You come on now. Come on, because we just so close in the tree, right? Black. Hey, there you go. Yeah. Come on now. Let's really talk about it. And like I said, put out to them, we need your help. Because we can't do it by ourselves. Nothing on this earth has ever been done by itself in the motion of humanity for the better of it. Nothing. Well, you playing, Sean, stop. God, Most High do. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Outside of that, outside of us, nothing. So it's encompassed on us. Yeah. So if I gotta be the person that get looked at crazy and to sit out there, I'll be the pappy and step in that water because I'm smart enough. Truth be told, some folks talking about cute enough, so it ain't hard to look at. I can sing, tap dance, rap. Not for your, woo, damn, but for your, what did he say? Because you are the music and all that, and the professionalism that I got to, extraordinary, excellent, allowed you to start saying, what? Oh my God, what did he say? Let me get these messages. What? And some of y'all was like, I can't wait till he come on. It wasn't about the music and what I make. It was about what's the message today. We here. We here. We here. We here. I don't come this way to belittle so many that work so hard. I touch on all emotions. Work so hard to be in the position you are. Your accolades work so hard. I'm one who understands that. I just don't, it don't sway me. If I got a whole bunch of degrees, if I got a whole bunch of awards, all that, it don't sway me. What we do for each other, how we treat each other, how these kids raising and how good they look and stuff, if they happy, smiling, why they ain't, they getting abused, that stuff sway me. I'm that human being here. I'm not the individual being here. Make it prosperous. Go get your money first, bro, and then you can have any woman you want. Simpleton, was you listening? I don't need no money now, and I can have any woman I want. That's why you got bags up under your eyes. Passion. Passion. That's why many of y'all continue to throw stones. You knew this day was coming, but you wanted to be the distraction because envy, jealousy, The condition, I'm trying my best. So many. Walk the example. We ain't got to be like that. We all beautiful. We just failed to recognize beauty within ourselves and see hate, anger, just like that bull over there in Italy. And that's why people hang on it and want to go over there and I don't know the fascination, but what it is, we all bulls. A lot of bulls out here. Guess I'll be wearing the wrong color. God, dog. You just said black on black crime. We don't like each other and friend each other, and we show it. So, hey, bulls. Hey, bulls. But watch the double-edged sword. Hey, bulls. Some of y'all ain't shit. Bullshit. Shoe fit, wear it. If it don't, excuse me, Bush, I threw it. I'm real. And I'm going to bring it. Continue to bring it. Pressure. until the change show itself, until I ain't got to talk no more, because the aura and the ripple effect that is put out, it's what it is. It's what it's supposed to be. Oh yeah. These files ain't dying. I ain't gonna let it die. Others food will, because they get amnesia. I can't worry about that. Until all those who's supposed to be in that damn jail, this is what food's sending me. Trying to tell you something. There's some right folks out there that say, we know what you want, already ahead of you. Watch this. How you know that? Because they use the good oracles or they discern machine to know the right thing and knew I was coming. You give whatever name you want to give to who I am, but I'm telling you right now, it's SHAWN, and I ain't changing my goddamn name because some fools or whatever went out there and took my ID and all that. They gonna die. And how you say, how you know that? Because they right now changing their faces and doing all this and going over Australia and all this, hiding out at islands, and you see them. They dying. I don't know how much more warning you need from these oracles and these women that I keep putting up to you. Saying, it say in the book, touch not my anointed. But I know the problem. Because you picturette what your anointed look like. See, I'm supposed to be in some lily white stuff with a lily hat, something pointed, come some kind of way or whatever, and talking like, beloved, and we're going to, is you a fool? Is you a fool? Is you a fool? Because I know we can see. Show me that in them pyramids. See how this go down? You might find it in somebody else's library, that crap. But show me in them pyramids that. I'll wait. Everything we need to know who we are and be who we are is sitting on us, sitting around us. And if we take the time to register, beloved, why you think they were saying back in the day when we was growing up, take your butt back to Africa, take your African booty scratcher? Because they understood when you wake up, like some of us know, you all up in South Africa right now. The real. Huh? You all up in some diaspora right now. Mess around and look at your world like a puzzle and then put that thing together. Talk radio, let's go. Info, circulate. What we need, beloved. The law is going to be changing on us like they do now. And they do it in an inconspicuous way. Like one said, they'll do this and show you this, wars here, and then be in that back door changing laws and stuff, and then come to the forefront and tell you and some of us don't like to read anyway, right? Or go in depths, and then that law will be out there. It just be on you. You've been watching the war, you've been watching it, there's a new law out. So what we need, so we don't stay behind. I need me a beautiful, beloved chocolate. I need me a tan, Hispanic, Chinese. I need all cultures. Why? And then I need all genders. I need a male, female, trans, and gay. I need why? Because it's balanced. Yeah. I understand looking at Matrix and stuff, council. So that council, there was some gays, there was some straights, there was some heterosexual, there was some black and white. See what I'm talking about? Some fat, some small, for sure. There's a council. Why? Because that's the group of people that you're among. So them group of people, them one that's in that council represent the many. No different than half of what we got up there in the Congress and the House, you know what I'm saying? It lean that way, but you see sprinkle, and then it don't act to represent you. It just act to be them, all right? So need that for it. Then now when we get them laws, they do them laws. That's your specific job. Knowing them laws, boom, 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 getting them. So many already got it because that's what you do already. So then when you come on these platforms, that's your job to inform us, the commonaires, because not up there, they sneaky, weaky, because the laws be really for who? They showing you who above the law and who ain't. You on the news, locked up, clank, clank, boom, boom. Hey, my child, they didn't mean to do it. But when shit go wrong, they find every damn way to stay out the jail, get out the jail, make another clone so the clone can do the jail time, and they be out in the cut somewhere else hiding. That is replica. You better understand. You gonna understand today. Because what I'm doing today is no different from Star Wars and all this other. This is the beginning, prelim of the resistance. When it's going to start, I don't know. When these fools say, enough is enough, we can't lie to them no more. Let's just fucking start killing them. Locking them up. The difference. You got somebody in front of you. For the Most High? Yeah. I'll die for it. But before I go, yeah. Without a doubt, I already know. A lot of them who think they're going to do it, they're going to do it with me. You'd rather covet me because I'm the protection between a lot of things. Catch that. Catch that. I'm the protection between a lot of things. I've yet say, Most High, take out what you know I know been oppressing for 500-600 years. But sorry, knock on wood, Most High know. So you won't take yourself out. See how they go? I understand royally. You fail to, and that's why you taking yourself out and so many of your own. See what I'm talking about? Because I know God's plan. Gods, when they know they gods, don't do that to gods, right, Phil? We can still play games with each other and stuff, but we don't cross that line. That's what Pac felt to let that be known. He chose to, when you choose to live by the gun, roll with the gun, you die by the gun. And that's not saying that I can't die by the gun, because I'm not out here and no, I ain't saying that. But if you live that life, it makes it so much harder for Most High to protect you. Because Most High would rather you let me protect you, and I'm gonna show you them fools that got the guns. They not even. I'm gonna show them something. See what I'm talking about? I kept saying, live by the gun, die by the gun. You know I'm telling the truth. Watch this. Watch this. You know I'm telling the truth. Pimping ain't no shade to you. Real talk. When you got a pimp listening. And giving you healthy advice. Sam, keep your ass alive advice. We doing what we gotta do. I got the utmost respect for you. I'ma push for you, support you, and I wish somebody would. I'll be your voice ghost rider. I'll make a fool want to go in and flush himself down the toilet fucking with me. Or anybody else that love and won't be around me and support this change. Because I'm the change maker. But results right back to the same thing I'm saying. Why it seems like, man, I'll roll up and I test because you want to test, because I go back and revert back to what Most High want from us. Getting out here and put my hands on anybody ain't gonna change nothing but make us do the same thing we've been doing. It's another process of steal, kill, and destroy. That's it. But brain banging, talking to your mind, knowing where that go, where does all this go after it get filled up? Where it go? It'll start by that heart. It'll start by that command center, intuition center. On that, it'll go over here into these two places. Where they? Consciousness, devil side, evil side. In the first beginning of, first phase of, it's gonna be angry. Devil gonna, man, fuck me, black man. Who he think he is? And who called it? Who told him he that? You know what I'm talking about? But then the other side will come up and say, you know what? When I look away from how he came, when I look away from that, dang, he look like a gangster or somebody, you know what I'm saying, young or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Who he think he is, a priest, or what he trying to be, Umbakala, you know? When you look past all that, the voice, who I sound like, oh, he sound like it, he trying to sound like it, he trying to be like Pac, oh, he think he nippy that. When you get past all the BS, analyze the message. Does the message sound? Does the message make sense? Is it common sense? Not common, but is it common sense? Because it's not common. We're not there yet, sometimes. But is it sense? Common sense. And you'll know if it's common sense because look at sense, the word sense. Sense, sensitivity, sensitivity, that makes sense. It's sensitive to me. Makes sense. Sensitive. Did it touch me? Sense. Did it touch my, what do I try to touch? I try to touch your intelligence. I try to touch your funny bone at times to keep you off balance, to let you know I'm harmless and really not a threat to you, want to threat or hurt you. I want to empower you so you become a brain banging threat for us. Brain banging threat to no, woke means we woke, we got a better society. That's why that person got to get out their position, because that's not leadership spewing out woke, and all them other ones. That's why that shit falling, because woke just mean all of us open eye, looking at somebody, looking at, just as we read that Bible, we in them things, Most High is sending a prescription through us, not just me, through us. When you get others talking the same, boom, God, Most High, yo, Most High. Get us off the Kool-Aid of violence. Get us off the Kool-Aid of normalcy of seeing a kid laying in the street, bloody, daughter. It's normal. It's like, oh my God, Lord. It's so normal that we wait for the story so that we can tell it, and we not like some of us, like, you know what I'm talking about, Steve? Steve know what I'm talking about. I think Nash said he know what I'm talking about. Folks like that, if they tell a story, they got a story, they got their own examples to show us, man, God, you know, I did, woo, and how to stay out of it, and da. Where then others, you young folks, love you that you the content creators and not, but some of y'all be like, man, such and such got killed, and man, you did that, woo, and glorifying it, rather than the same like we talking about. Same like we talking about. Shame the devil. Shame the devil. Because we in a trap. All this been orchestrated. You didn't make this thing. Somebody did. And to be able to feel like you not a slave or whatever, or under oppression, we do things to show we got some freedom. We free. Nah, I ain't no slave. I ain't what? Pow! Rah! Take folks' chains, and we do all kinds of, right? Against each other. Not against what's locking us down. The law. Every time we go into court, it don't feel right, look right, because it ain't for you. When it was made, you was a slave. It say judicial system. Telling you everything. Because I know who don't go in there at all almost. That's why she was telling y'all, he ain't the one you want to play with. Both spiritually, mentally, and damn sure not physically. He'll get there. He there. I'm in my God body. The Most High said, this is how I want it to look. So that there's nothing that stops you from doing what you do now. You can go without water for a little bit. You're in shape. You can make your content. You know what I'm saying? Last one I'll leave you with. Yeah, I got 5 on it. So what you love, you and I, and they demonize, but it's cool to have that up in there, and it's cool to make them things look like M&Ms and stuff and pop. You don't hear that stuff at ecstasy. All the stuff that's higher than what you like, me like. That's why they came with the fentanyl. I'm trying to tell you something. Because why? I have showed you, Most High have showed you. Nah, I know, baby, they put fentanyl in your stuff that helps you calm your nerves, helps bring this better than any medicine out there. There's no medicine out there that can do what it do. There's none. There's none. There's none. And in my passion, how I show you Dr. Gupta, if I may, please. Dr. Gupta took his energy to show us on CNN. Am I right, Mr. Anderson? If I may. Charlotte's Web. You go check it out. Everybody be needing evidence around here. But all these folks demonize Mary Jane. And because they don't know Mary Jane, because they don't got a relationship with Mary Jane, and they dare not get a relationship with Mary Jane, because Mary Jane would kill them. Some people just can't mess with it, and it ages them. It don't work and function out for me and you, like me and you. I'm trying to tell you something. You're a 9, eat the bean for a reason. And as lost as we is, I knew, what's going to bring you out of that institutionalized behavior that you've been acting and operating in for 24, 25 years, military. Now, does it make sense? Because I'm patriotic, just as I was then, but not patriotic on stuck on stupid. Make sense? We built this. And at this point in time, if we didn't build it, empower it and everything, and without us, it ain't nothing. It's bland. Plain. Stop playing. So let's be colorful. Be who we are. With the so many, watch this. Watch how many. Pay attention. At this point in time, my heart, Most High tell me, godly realm is walking, and it's going to show you. It's going to show the example. Folks, humans, not color. Humans, Coalition Rainbow, going to fight against this hate. We're going to run it underground. We're going to run this ignorance that people think they want to put on us and capitalize off us. Let's go get it. I'm down. Love.